first I wanted to just remind you that you probably want to clean your valves if you haven't cleaned them lately. I was just oiling my valves and they were still tough to work with, so I realized I needed to clean them. So I just want to remind you, you take out your valve one at a time, just one, and you set it somewhere safe, and then you're going to take a cleaning cloth. You can take an old t-shirt or something and cut it into a square or a rectangle, not too big. Take the corner of it and put it inside of your valve. And if you put it through with like the back side of a pencil, not a sharpened pencil, you don't want to get pencil lead in there, but I just pushed it through, and then I get the cloth in there and I run it back and forth a few times and try to get all of the gunk out of there and clean it. You might have to do that a few times. I took off the bottom cap, right? If your bottom cap doesn't come out, then you might have to do something else. You might have to get a cleaning brush or a cleaning rod that you can put in there and turn around, or you have to get that out. Don't use pliers directly on this. If it's stuck, you have to put this put a cloth on it and then put the pliers on the cloth so you don't scratch this little end cap. Okay. So then you put your valve. You get your valve. Use I would recommend using a good valve oil like this Blue Juice, or this Alcas Fast oil is pretty good too, but I think this Blue Juice is the best that I've used. And so you're going to take that and put some on your valve. And again, you don't want to do this right over something that you mind dripping the oil on, so be careful. You don't want to drip the oil on your clothing. You don't want to get the oil on your hands. After you do this, you should wash your hands. And put the oil on there, a few drops. It doesn't take that much. And then you put it in there. There's one guy who recommends putting it in through the bottom to really get the oil spread around. You can do that. But then eventually you're going to put your valve in the top, turn it around a few times, and then you have to line it up. You can either line it up by looking at where the little notch is and then looking inside there where the notch is, or you just put it in and push it down halfway and spin it to the right clockwise until it clicks into place. Hear that little click? I'm going to do it again. Let's see. That little click. And then screw on your top, screw on your bottom, and then check it to make sure that it's in the right place. You blow through it and make sure the air will still go through the valve when it's open and the valve when it's pressed down. So I'm going to check and see if the air will still go through here. Yes. So then when I play it, it should work. Okay, so now